Last year, I, the Shady Champ, the most trustworthy commentator you know, hosted a 5-man tournament of 32 teams duking it out for supremacy known as Dragon Ball Madness, and that worked out so well last year we've greenlit a Season 2 of Dragon Ball Madness presenting the Black Star Tournament. Now, in case you're new here, the game in question used to determine this battle of supremacy is the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 mod of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 from Team BT4. While this mod is up to date to Dragon Ball Super Hero, the mod does shy away from using manga characters, so don't expect Moral or Granola to show up. Otherwise, there aren't many limits as to who's invited to a team, and all teams are united around some kind of theme, ranging from plot significance to just physical appearance, allowing for a wide array of team combinations. Now, I do want to add a couple other stipulations / updates from the last tournament. Number 1, Metal Cooler was previously banned in Season 1 because the CPU would spam a very powerful heal, but after a recent update and some test fights, the CPU with Metal Cooler hasn't healed all that much, so we'll declare him tournament legal and see where it goes. Number 2, giant characters are still banned though. Characters with only dash attacks would prove useless, and we didn't want that kind of unfair advantage on a team out the gate. Characters are still allowed to transform into giants though, and best believe me, they do. Now for a more fun disclaimer. Since Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is a mod, that means there are modded costumes galore. Giving you a heads up now because when we get to teams built on a theme, some members only make sense because of the costume they wear, and you'll see what I mean because it's time to get into teams. Now there are 3 categories of teams that are appearing in the Dragon Ball Madness, starting with the top 8 from the last tournament, including the Movie Boys, our returning champions, Not My Final Form, our returning runners-up, the Tuffles Revenge, Mean Green, Villains, Team 3-Star, God Key, and Get Cell Perfect. Now we've got returning teams. These teams are fan favorites and also add to a wide variety of characters that get used for the tournament. So we're looking at the Femme Fatales, the House of Vegeta, the House of Goku, Dragon Ball Super, Free Boo, the Justice League, the Androids, Warrior Race, the Fusions, Earth's Finest, and finally, due to the great success of the first season of Dragon Ball Madness, we've got a grand spanking 14 new teams consisting of No Monkeys Allowed, the House of Cold, the Body Snatchers, the Red Ribbon Army, Super Saiyan 3, Away with Words, Oops, Dark Reflections, Saiyan Evolution, Henchmen, Dragon Ball Super Hero, The Art of Death, Absolute Devils, and GT Villains. So get your bets ready and root for your favorite teams because, hoo boy, nobody can predict where this tournament's gonna go. See you tomorrow to start off Season 2 of Dragon Ball Madness, the Black Star Tournament.